Hey guys, welcome back to my channel this week for another video. I hope you are all doing well. If you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I hope you do enjoy this type of content. Today we're going to be covering the case of a killer doctor named John Kappler. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching, and if you do enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe as I post videos every week, and I would love it if you would join me. So let's just get right into this case today. John Kappler was a 46-year-old anesthesiologist who was diagnosed with schizophrenia. He said he had suffered psychotic episodes for over a decade. Kappler claimed to have had a traumatic upbringing. During this 10-year period, he attempted to take the life of several of his patients. The first incident occurred on November 24th, 1975, where he attempted to take the life of a pregnant woman by administering her a cocktail of drugs. He claimed that the voices in his head told him that she wasn't real and that he had to take her life. That very same day, he attempted to take the life of two other patients by administering too much anesthesia. While driving home that same day, he said that the voices in his head told him to drive into two vehicles on his way home. And he did just that. Kappler was arrested, and not only was he charged, he was bailed out by fellow doctors and even was allowed to continue practicing medicine. And that is extremely, extremely terrifying that somebody like that could literally be the one doing your operation or procedure, whatever you're having done, that requires you to be put to sleep. His defense cited multiple psychiatric visits dating back to the 1960s. In 1980, he attempted to take another patient's life by administering the wrong drug on purpose. The patient had suffered cardiac arrest as a result. In 1985, Dr. Kappler was finally arrested for attempted murder after he again tried to kill another patient by administering too much medication. He pled not guilty, however, charges were later dropped due to insufficient evidence. And that's not even the worst part. This guy was somehow able to keep his professional status and continued to work across hospitals across California. Like, I can't even understand how. In 1990, Kappler yet again drove his car into two strangers, killing one and critically injuring the other. The wife of the deceased victim, Paul, who was also a doctor, said that she could not even recognize him in the ICU. She had to identify him by the contour on his chest. Kappler fled the scene on foot and checked into a psychiatric hospital in New York. He was later returned to Massachusetts and charged with second-degree murder. He was also charged with assault and battery involving a deadly weapon, driving to endanger and fleeing the scene of an accident. He again pled not guilty by reason of insanity. Kappler's defense team blamed the voices in his head and multiple psychiatric visits. Paul's wife reportedly said that she wishes he was insane, as she could not imagine somebody in their correct mind that can do such a horrible thing. She described Kappler as being very cold and having empty eyes at the murder trial. The trial lasted 2 weeks, and it only took the jury less than 3 hours to render a guilty verdict. His insanity plea was not going to save him this time. Kappler was sentenced to life in prison. And that raises a question: was he insane this whole time, or was he just using that as an excuse and he finally got what he deserved? Thank you guys so much for joining me. Once again, if you're new here and you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell as I do post videos every single week. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think of this case? And if you have any suggestions for a case that you would like me to cover, I would love to hear your suggestions and I would love to give them some research. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you again for clicking on this video today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in my next one.